I was in conversion therapy for 5 years of my early childhood, between the ages of 5 and 10. One of my earliest memories, actually, is Halloween. I must have been like 3 or 4, maybe 5, and I wanted to be Cinderella for Halloween. And I remember my mom, her mind was blown, and she called my grandma, and I heard her through the phone, and she said that if I walked through those doors with a Cinderella costume, I would never be allowed back. From there, I just kept saying, I want to be a girl. I want to be a girl. There was, wasn't much time after that before conversion therapy became a thing. And I also grew up in the church, so in addition to having a therapist who I saw once a week, I was also forced to see the pastor regularly. My father watched me read the Bible and watched me pray every night, pray away my sins. Those 5 years were really challenging. To be honest, I think it's still something I'm healing through. I didn't expect to cry, but I knew that we were going to be talking about some hard stuff. I found myself lonely, crying, and in bed begging, as a child who comes from the church, begging for something different, begging for a different reality, begging for a different feeling, and really feeling like there was no escape. I was 14 when I called the Trevor Project. I was a foster youth. I was in my 3rd or 4th group home. And I was in a really lonely place. I didn't know what to expect. I've heard it all before. I've been in therapy most of my life. What can somebody else tell me? I have felt this way for so long. What's tomorrow going to bring? More pain, more sadness. But what I found was support and compassion and care and relatability. There's not many times, even being 23, that I feel like I can be a kid. And I was in that moment. I was able to be raw and vulnerable. I've only called once, but I think about that moment often. And it really was transformative. That entire moment of my life was transformative, and I'm really grateful that I woke up the next day and that I'm here today.